Can someone say something?
Test.
Hello.
Perfect.
Something.
Okay. So L, you want to recap?
All right. Recap. These notes are not terribly
Session
long.
8. Wait, session
Session
7. Wait,
7. Last
7.
was
Yeah.
session
Last one
7. This
7.
is
Yeah,
session
yeah,
8,
yeah.
right?
Yep, yep, yep.
Some crazy. Okay. Uh, on the 24th. We finish up that fight with the Fae. Party makes chaos. We talk to Police Captain Jezza Longhorn. Guy in the back takes notes. Frederick recognizes Heinrich Boots. No
Henruth.
fucking way his name was Heinrich. What was
Henruth
his name?
Boots.
Okay, that makes much more sense. Okay, lie, I like it my way better, but okay. Um, we avoided interrogation and don't answer questions. Good job, us. We meet with Bertha and walk away from the police before talking about Vit's new friends with Bertha. Bertha also tells us there's a Fae presence in the Queenswood that she was investigating, which is why she wasn't there earlier. Uh, Vit tells Bertha about what happened last night, which is the new Fae. Bertha gives more specific instructions as how to summon them. Vit nails the role and summons a squad of pixies. They look like the ones we just fought, wielding scimitars and looking evil. Bertha calls them Zarkfae. They react to Vit's necklace as if they see that as a sign of authority. And Bertha and Vit and Frederick agree that Vit will stay at Frederick's house the next night. We learn some redcap lore about, blood on the ground. They come back and do revenge, or sometimes not revenge. Who fucking knows? Karina leads us to where she saw the light bender the last time. We scout out the area, find evidence of the light bender, didn't write that right, and then discuss and set up an ambush using the pig as bait. We set up in the clock tower, looking down at a rooftop where the pig is. We roll some stealth rolls. Vit doesn't roll well. Now Vit's the bait. Lightbinder wins initiative, and we fight. Much fighting is had. Some people get thrown off the clock tower. Eventually, we get the Lightbinder on the ground and low, and it runs. Montage chest to run it down. We succeed. We knock it unconscious. Then we have a discussion as to whether or not the Yellow Canaries or ourselves can actually keep it contained. We determine no, even though we failed some rolls. So who fucking knows? And then kill it. Take the corpse back to the lab. When we're approaching the lab, there's a blue scale kobold named Caroline waiting, and Frederick and the kobold have a talk. Frosty wants 3 vials of blue serum.
Or
Who's a 4?
that's what I wrote.
I wrote 3, but regardless, the effects are calming and improving focus, that kind of thing. Frederick intimidates small kobold and offers counteroffer. Maybe a couple vials and an introduction to the source of the serum. And inside of the lab, Bernard is dissecting the lightbender, and then we discuss what we're doing later, which is taking the head to Fort Minos and doing other things. What do we miss?
Sounds about right. Did we end after a like? Where are we right now in like
So
the world?
I wrote next
We ended in
time
the lab.
bring head to Fort Minos for pay. Do one or more respites.
Yep.
Okay, so it's late at night. We're assuming like is that
So you fought the Lightbender around
During the day.
noon, I
Like,
Like noon,
think.
yeah.
yeah, early in the day.
And it wouldn't take you that long. So I think it's like mid to late afternoon. Um, so yeah, I think the question is, do we want to play out any scenes here, or do we want to skip ahead? Like, I guess main question is, do we want to play out going to Fort Minos, or is that a hand wave, we get our cash and move on? And is everyone going, or is just Frederick going? I think are also important questions. So let's start with that.
I think we hand wave it. Frederick goes, and I forgot my contact guy. Who's my guy? Shoot.
That's a great question. I have it in your character notes. Let me pull that up.
Yeah, I should also have it in my character notes, but I don't.
Allies. Uh, Borton Minos is a Minotaur man.
Alright. I deliver it to Borton, get paid, maybe drop some hints about who it belonged to, and also indicate that I don't want to be involved with this, so if it goes further.
Okay, got it. Yeah, he'll thank you. And specifically thank you for also not wanting to be involved and to kind of forget about it. He does ask for a few more details if you have the time, just so he can get a report right. Are you willing to take that time?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you get your pay. You're gonna be able to head back and split it up amongst the group. Um, so do we want to skip ahead into respite time, or is there anything else we need to do before triggering a respite officially?
I got nothing I need to do before the respite, but if you guys...
I can't think of anything.
I got nothing.
Okay, so again, respites are a great time to do downtime activities. We're gonna be building points towards projects. If you know what you want to do, just put it in chat and you can roll it based on the rules in the book. If you want to negotiate on what stats you can use, then you can negotiate on what stats you want to use. Um, I had notes that Krishna wanted to go grind for rank. Um, Tommy wanted to work on a scythe. I don't have a downtime activity for L, but you wanted to do introductions between Snowman and
And the pirate investigation is also on my list of
pirate.
things.
Okay.
But yes, and I need to cap off this blight nonsense.
Yes. So that's probably your good downtime activity for you. And then Frank, you want to try to turn the light bender parts into something for regulars. Um, so yeah, who wants to go first on a thing?
My scythe isn't a rolly thing, so I'm not really sure what to do
No?
with that.
You sure?
It can be.
I mean, you can make it if you want,
I
but
thought you wanted to do an imbuement.
is imbuing a weapon a downtime activity?
Mhm.
Like, sorry, I would like to treat it as a downtime activity, but is it one in the book?
Yeah. Page 301. I thought you were trying to make the terrifying one weapon enchantment enhancement.
I am. For some reason, it says I can't look at this page.
Okay,
I'm
well,
gonna go off what you say.
I'll read it to you. So it is a project goal of 150. You can do might, reason, or intuition. And I'm gonna read my notes about yours. So your uncle,
I'll set an intuition.
yeah, your uncle gives you written instructions written in Anjali, which is language you know, which is important for the downtime activity. Along with a glass vial labeled 20 grilp teeth, and some cash to go pick up some additional ingredients.
Okay.
I assume you go grab, unless you have questions, you can just go grab that stuff and then come back.
Yeah, I got no questions.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an obedient little girl.
Then, while leaving a shop where you just finished purchasing some incense that you'll need for this, you nearly bump into a striking woman. She's about 6 feet tall with straight blonde shoulder length hair. She wears a gorgeous, clearly bespoke dress that looks like it was designed to be somewhere between a priest's vestments and a gala gown. And an ivory flail rests coiled at her hip, strapped to a belt bearing the symbol of Zarok the Lawgiver. She looks at you. She laughs and goes, "Ha ha! Karina, it's been ages, darling. How are you?" Standing before you is one Venetia Lantry, the best in class in your barracks class.
Sorry, and did you paint this relationship? Like, do I know her as my rival, as a friend? Like,
You
how did we
you
paint
had
the?
the what we had painted for this was there was one person in your class who was best in class and knew you weren't trying because you had said like if left to my own
Yes.
devices I would stomp everybody in my class, so I held back and made sure not to be the greatest, and this is the person who was stuck being the best.
Yes. And what'd you say her first name was? She just introduced herself.
Venecia.
Oh, Vanessa. Hello. I'm like nervously like long time no see. What have you been up to?
Well, I've been quite busy. I've actually taken up a sort of role or position over at Zarox. They have me fighting in fights where the challenger is trying to do an unfair fight, and so I am recruited to make it a fair fight, as Zarok would have it. And how are you doing? She looks over at your scythe. Heard about a scythe wielding reaper causing havoc of late. That wouldn't be you, would it?
Yours truly, and I'll do like a curtsy.
She kind of like
Um,
gives a look of like I would like of like she was just joking and then is kind of surprised to see that. Oh, well, good. Glad to see you're doing well.
yeah, you too. And if I need to contact you, you said
I mean, if you should come into any legal trouble, I'll be at Xerox now. I'm officially a censor of Xerox, so that's where I
ooh,
tend to be.
thanks.
Of
And if you
course, House Lantry is also available to you should you need to call on it as a fellow noble.
good to know, and I'll nod. Um, uh, and I'm like kind of tongue tied. I'm just like, I'll see you around.
Of course, darling. Come, we shall have lunch sometime.
Yes, yes, please, thank you. That's what I was looking for.
And she heads into the shop that you just walked out of and goes about her day.
Okay.
You rich?
What was that, Frank?
Is she rich? The way she laughed made me think she's rich.
She
Nah, I
is
got that rich
she
vibe
is
too.
of House Lantry, which is one of the most wealthy noble houses. They basically own the city north of here, and they own kind of the shipbuilding business. And the king is a Lantry.
Dr. Moreau on the hunt for wife number 3. Social climber.
Probably not.
Look, you never know.
True, you never know.
Look, he's a devout man.
For now.
I'm
For
a
now.
God-fearing man.
Yeah.
Which god?
Well,
Which one likes money?
Which one likes upward mobility?
I'll also just say one more thing. As you are heading back, you see somebody like does a double take and starts running towards you, Tommy.
Does a double take like we're crossing the street and they turn around, or what do you mean?
They were like going across the street and you were going like perpendicular towards them. And they like were about to go in an alley, saw you, looked away, and then like turned back and now they're running towards you.
Do I recognize them at all?
You do. It is Benji.
Okay, I will not like run or be weird
Yes.
or like.
So he kind of runs up to you and like catches his breath.
Benji?
Karina, are we square? I got some intel on Bentley. Not enough, but I think he died before our meeting time, and you never showed up. And he's like reaches into his pouch and like pulls out like a stack of papers.
Oh, we're square, Bentley. Don't worry, friend. You did a great job, champ. And I'll give him like one of those shoulder punches. Like
did you call him Bentley on purpose?
Yeah, he's
Didn't Alex
Benji.
just-
Bentley is the one you got info
Benji.
on.
Bentley was the guy we killed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you said-
Bentley, yeah, Benji. Excuse me.
It would be so much funnier if you just say,
I
yeah.
called him Bentley. Yeah.
He said, all right. Then we're square.
Yeah,
Do you take the
thank you,
papers
thank
from
you.
him?
I see. Like I'm assuming that was his information he was going to provide.
Yeah. And he said like it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
enough,
I'll-
but Yeah.
I'll hold on to these, but thank you, bud.
So you know where to find me, and heads off back to the way he was heading.
Hmm.
Skimming through the notes, there's nothing that like instantly stands out. It does have, as you asked, like where he stays. It was multiple addresses, most of them in the first ring. Um, but there's also a note that he might occasionally sleep somewhere on the third ring, but that was not for certain. So that also caught your attention.
Okay.
But yeah,
I mean, I found most of those like kind of, oh, we would have used this, but it doesn't matter now.
yep. So you can go ahead and roll your roll, and then do you want a note to keep track of your project in case your character sheet gets fucked?
I have a projects section here, and I don't plan on importing ever. So
Okay,
will it really
then
get
then
fucked?
it won't. Then you're
Okay,
fine.
yeah,
Yeah, so just keep it there.
So let me just add project,
Mhm.
project name, imbue scythe.
Yep.
And what is the project goal?
150. Does that sound right? Oh, I'm dying.
Project goal 150. Okay.
Yep, 150.
The characteristic intuition.
Yeah, might, reason, or intuition. And you do have the text in your language, so, and you have the materials.
Yep. Okay. So are there any skills involved with this, or no? Is it just straight NT?
I don't remember. Does anyone remember? I don't think so. But we
I
can skim it.
Don't know either.
Skills
feel
and
like
project roles. You
we
can
used
apply skills from either the
Yeah.
crafting or lore skill groups to project roles that directly relate to a downtime project. For example, use the tailoring skill for
Okay.
project roles related to making a magic cloak, and you can use the history skill when attempting to research the location of an ancient battle where a magic crown is lost. At the director's discretion, you can also use skills from other skill groups, but a skill used for a project role must be directly related to the project.
I have magic. That's the only one. For lore, I have culture, history, criminal underworld, society, magic, rumors.
I don't see why
Magic is the
magic
one that sounds
wouldn't
like.
work, because you're literally just
Okay.
putting magic in a thing. So yeah, I
Okay.
think you can add
So
that.
that's a +2. So intuition roll, no Edward Bane with a +2 because of magic. Guys, I got a
Oh
9.
my god.
Oh, bro.
Well, you're
I need 150.
you're 9/150ths of the way there.
Projects are insane.
How the fuck am I gonna enchant my
I
weapon?
don't, that's what I'm saying. I don't
You can,
understand
need
so
why.
help.
so
You need
one,
help.
you can get help, or two,
Oh.
you can chain respites. You don't have to do one respite and then immediately go back to adventuring hardcore. Like respites
Okay.
are often supposed
A
to
lot
be
of
chained.
respites, bro.
Right, like think about it, like
Yeah, okay.
you're in the city and y'all have spent the last. Oh, I actually figured out what day it is. You started the campaign on the third day of the fourth month of year 901. So day 3.
Okay.
You are now on day 8. It has been 5 days. So y'all have
Okay.
gone so fucking hard and y'all are probably exhausted. So chaining respites would be pretty normal. That would just be a few days of like not constantly doing jobs together and nearly dying. So we'll at least cover one respite and then we can reassess. But
Yeah.
okay. Let's cover all or some of your stuff next.
Perfect. What's Vit doing? That's my next question.
I am going to grind for rank.
Damn. Can you perhaps spare one of these days to use your talents?
Absolutely. If you tell, I'm living with you. Remember, if you tell
know,
me,
I'm
hey,
aware.
I'm doing this thing, yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna go talk to Hasty Seaworth and arrange a meeting with the Snowman and Hasty's crew for this whole business of killing
Just remember, I
their guys.
almost died. If you're trying to get me killed,
Yeah, you'd be fine.
And this is just an RP thing, not a project role that you're trying to do.
I assume so. It's up to you. I assume the whole Snowman bit was not straight up a project role, but
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, there's a go undercover role, but I don't. That's not what you're trying
We're
to
not
do.
undercover.
That's not what
Yeah.
we're doing here. That's not what we're doing here.
Yeah.
I just want somebody with a little bit of presence to perhaps help me out here.
I'm just warning you, I have no skills.
Same. And -1.
Wait, actually, I think I have a skill.
I have it.
I have
Okay.
gamble, which is, believe it or not, a presence skill.
Incredible.
Doesn't make any sense. Why isn't that reason?
So I guess step 1 would be, where do you go?
I mean, I know where Hasty is. I go talk to Hasty first, and then
Who's Hasty?
isn't Hasty the one that we delivered Peter to? Hasty Seaward?
Hasty Seaward.
Maybe that's oh yeah. I have.
That was
Hasty was
It's
your
my
contact.
contact.
Hobgoblin or Colvin? No, it's a
Wait,
Hobgoblin.
who's Horace?
Oh no, that's not. That's Horace. Hasty
Oh,
is
it's
your
Horace.
ranked contact.
Horace.
Yeah, that's
Ah,
Horace.
Okay.
I did get it right. Okay.
In that
Horace
case,
Greeley.
Horace Greeley.
Horace
Talk to Horace.
Bovary. Yeah, I think without too much trouble, maybe some trouble. Uh, go ahead and roll a
search, perhaps?
yeah, we'll do search or criminal underworld. Either the smart one or the wise one.
I'll take the smart one, thank you.
To find him. If Christian's help, you can have an edge.
I will help you.
I shouldn't need help here, but I'll take the edge. Edge, 2, click. 15. I would like. This is an intrigue skill, right? Yes, it is. What's this thing called? This is a test,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Okay. So I have this. I'm gonna take
Okay,
1d6
you haven't
plus my
haven't
level of
failed.
damage.
You have not failed.
Yeah.
A tier 2 is not
Okay.
a fail in this case. It's not.
I don't know the difficulty, so I suppose.
Yeah. This was not hard. This was
medium,
quite
perhaps.
manageable. But if you got a tier 1, then it would have been a failure. Yeah, you are able to hunt down Horus in not doesn't take you too long. It's probably we said it was early afternoon, and you probably find him as the sun is setting, out in Docktown, and he wants to know what's in it for him.
Well, snowmen are everywhere. I can't really think of a better supplier than them. Work in small teams, deniability, and a network that penetrates the entire city. It's really the obvious choice.
All right. The hard part is I was kind of paid to forget all about the that job and the context there. So I'll see what I can do. I wouldn't mind an inn with the snowman myself. But the folks who Peter is staying with are not really looking for people right now. But maybe that's a good point. The snowmen are everywhere. So yeah, shouldn't be. I'll see. I think it depends on the mood they're in.
You have a talk with them and, try to push the positives of this relationship.
Yeah, either I'm trying to decide if I should just ask them to meet with you and have you make the case. I mean, what do you think? Do you want me to just set up a meet with you and the Peter's hosts, or what's the least complicated way to do this?
How close are you with them? I guess is the real question. Are they going to take
Not
it
very.
more? All right, set up to meet with me then.
All right.
Assuming they'll go for it.
Let's plan for tomorrow. Sunset.
Perfect. Same place.
No, I think actually, let's do probably behind the Bard's College.
Alex put us on the map.
Which map are we on? Oh, I've been looking at this map. Bard's College.
Where? Bard's College.
Here.
Second ring.
I see. Okay. See you there.
Okay. Bard's College, sundown. We're behind the Bard's College, but okay. You have a second thing you wanted to try to do?
For second thing, I'll go with. I should fix the blight thing, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to go talk to Borton and see about these pirate documents.
Okay. Um, where the hell
That would be an
those
actual
notes?
downtime activity.
Is there's like a research one?
I think so, yes. I don't know
There's
if it's
definitely
actually
one at the
called
top.
research. Where is? One sec.
Okay, here we go. What? I found some notes. They're lacking, so there must be another set of notes somewhere. I will search for those. In the meantime, uh, Krishna. So we'll jump back to this. But Krishna, you're gonna want to do a roll for your thing, right?
Oh yeah, reason. I'm assuming I can use my strategy skill. So
Yep. And I'll flash back to something on the way to the game shop, but you can at least start
okay.
getting the dice out of the way.
Alex,
Mhm.
I keep getting this wrong. I think I have a feature that you gain an edge on tests made to recall lore. Does that work for this? Do I get an edge because I'm using lore?
What is the name of that skill?
Ancestral something. Oh, hang on. Fuck, I just had it, man. And revisit memory.
I think so, because I think you're remembering like arena matches, you're remembering historical battles you read about. Like you're not coming. It's not just coming up with strategy on the fly. It's remembering strategies.
All right, bro. I'm coming in with my roll. Why did it not roll? Oh, it just lagged like crazy. Oh my god, I really needed those boosts. Okay.
Well, I mean the tier doesn't matter. It's just the number.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so you can
I
go
got
ahead
a
and
6.
add that. I see a 12, but
No, I mean, yeah, sorry. I mean, I rolled a 6, but yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So I should make a project. What's the
Mhm.
max? Grind for rank.
It should be in your handout. Desperately trying to
Uh,
find. Ooh, okay. I found some more notes. How do I?
unlock downtime. Here we go. 40 points total get to top 5. Okay. I'm just putting 120. I need to get to rank 1.
Okay. Uh, just checking some. Okay, here we go. Uh, okay, so it's Bort. You're trying to meet Borton's cousin's husband.
That is what I am trying to do,
Okay,
yes.
I'm trying to find their name. Uh,
The downtime activity is almost certainly discover lore, if that's a help.
Find their name.
Searching.
Borton's cousin husband.
yeah.
Vast.
Big family.
Uh, what is the what are the numbers on that?
No idea.
All right, I'll pull it up.
I don't think we flushed it out is the actual issue here. We dropped it a line and then did nothing.
Downtime activities. Well, oh, sorry. For that downtime activity, I meant I might not make you do it, but I'm now curious about it since that's an option for me.
Recall
Um,
lore.
it is
Discoverable.
Discover Lore. It's 15 for common, 45 for obscure, 120
Yep.
for lost, and 740 for. Nope, that's not seemed enough.
420.
240 for
240. Yep.
lore. Common knowledge, then a day or so of research. So, what specifically are you trying to do? You just want to meet with this person, and talk to them.
We want to look through their records, looking for any indications of pirates or pirate groups that fit the description of a certain lady that showed up later.
Ah, clear. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do a common knowledge roll. You are going to meet, okay, cousin's husband, last name Minos. So, would they also be Minos? Yeah, we're gonna go with yeah.
It's like a clan more than anything. So
Yes. Uh, all right. All right, you meet with Stevento Minos. Um,
Stevento Minos. Thank you for the spelling.
yep, he is a cop slash investigator. Um, he kind of has like a private office. Um, he is intrigued at your query and is willing to let you look through stuff.
And I have Borton with me.
Yeah, Born at least can't like has shit to do, so he just kind of makes the introduction and is like, "You good? You good?" Heads out.
Okay,
Um,
perfect.
but Stevento is yeah willing to just kind of show off his records. It's decades of information, and he yeah, we'll just kind of like look over your shoulder and try to assist you. He hasn't made it clear why he has this information yet, but he's like, yeah, if you need that, I'll be happy to help. So you'll have an edge on this roll because he is assisting.
Perfect. Reason, I would assume.
Yeah, definitely.
Do I have any skills? No. I have criminal and world. That's not going to count. Straight reason with an edge.
You got this, bro. Hey.
18.
Okay, so you clear it. Um,
Looking for individuals matching Sophia's description.
checking. So you are able to put together um, that of all the people in the records that you're able to go through, Wendy Blackfin does come up and does come up as similar. I'm gonna check a fact. That's a fact, and I'm gonna check another fact. Sophia. Yeah. So like similar just description, um, especially with the red hair. Red hair is not super common. Um, and you're smart, you know stuff. Are you proficient in like history or like culture or anything that would be in that
Criminal
realm?
underworld.
Nope, not that one. Okay, yeah. So
Underworld.
red hair is not.
I have a reason score that's appropriate, but no skills.
Yeah, I'll just say red hair is not common. You know that. And so that is an interesting thing. You're also smart though, and you're looking at the numbers and the the ages don't align. You're able to get a more solid um age of Wendy now. She's almost certainly like 20-ish years old. Which couldn't line up with Sophia. So like they're definitely not like the same person, if that's what you
Yeah,
were
yeah.
thinking.
Didn't think though. Somehow related though was more the idea. Perhaps.
Honestly, probably. There it would be there's too many like appearance based things lining up that would make it so that they're probably related somewhat. Are they cousins? Are they sisters? Are that you don't know? Are they second cousins? But there is certainly some chance of a relation there.
Yeah. The thing that we were actually looking for here, if it was clear, was we're looking for any evidence of a pirate fitting Sophia's description from the past.
Mm. Uh, no, you are certain that in this person's records, especially if you say like, okay, you know, we're looking for a pirate with red hair, um, interesting birthmark, like all these other things, like describe the shape of her nose, describe the way she usually styled her hair, like general build, height, all that stuff. Like Wendy Blackfin's the only person that comes up that fits that description. Um, so that's all I got.
Does he have a dossier on Wendy Blackfin then?
Yes, he
I make a
does.
call.
Uh, he will, as you start to make a copy, say, can you tell me a bit more about what or why you're looking? Is it a job? Is it a curiosity? What's someone in danger?
I don't know if anyone's in danger. It's more like a curiosity at this point.
And might I ask what sparked this curiosity?
I don't think you want to know.
That's hmm. I'm part of Fort Minos in a way, but uh, as you can see, I have a private office, not even in the fort itself. So I am willing to do things a bit differently. So um, if you're confident I don't want to hear it, fine. But I think I want to hear it.
Okay. This particular pirate is involved with some things that are going on. I'm just trying to backtrack where they're from and who their contacts might be and that kind of thing.
Hmm.
Get some more information about where things are coming from, if you know what I mean. The entire sentence, not a lie.
There. I. All right. Let me pull up. Yeah, he just kind of looks around, just gets you more info on Wendy, where you can find it. He does also. No, I think
Since
we're
he's
good.
asking
Yeah.
me questions, I'm going to ask him questions at this
Yeah.
point while he's pulling it up along the lines of, so this collection of pirate material you have here, what's your obsession, if you don't mind me asking?
You're you're the one who's helped with some missing person cases in the past, right?
That is probably me, if we're talking about Borton anyway.
Okay, maybe I should have connected with you earlier. Maybe you can help me. I'm my main. I have a few focuses now with pirates and that, but honestly, the thing that kicked this all off, the reason I have all these records, is I'm looking still into a very old missing persons case. Um, there was a princess who essentially died at sea, is the story, but no corpse recovered, no proof. Um, it was Princess Bellatrix of Orthan. She was only about 1 year old, and that would have been about 892. And I don't think we know the full story there. And so I've been trying to figure out what happened that day, and pirates are the best guess. Could it have just been a storm and I'm chasing nothing? Sure, but just something doesn't feel right about it, and so I keep looking around and thinking maybe one day uh, it'll turn out that the princess is alive and she made it somewhere, or maybe we'll hire a mage to dive for shipwrecks and we'll be able to figure out where that ship was. But if you're willing to help, I'll. I don't know how much pay is left on a what? How many years is it now? Nearly 20-year-old case, but uh, it'd certainly make me feel better. So
This one's not about the pay at this point. I got this. My contacts are a little bit different from yours, so I'll see what I can find out.
I appreciate that, but yeah, it's if you ever need anything on pirates, or if you have anything on pirates, honestly, please send it my way because there's I mean, House Lantry alone is enough to deal with, but I think just the whole of Obsidia really is really behind thanks to pirates, and things would be a lot easier. Interactions with Koba, Kensarti, just man, they I don't know. There's could be a whole nation of pirates for all we know, but I don't really have context in there. So if
That
you get
down.
them,
Write that down.
I did. I
if
did.
you
It's down.
if you get whole if you have context into that space, please let me know, because as hard as I've worked on this, unfortunately, hard it's hard to get a foot in the door there.
Yeah, I got a little bit of more in with that kind of crowd, so I'll have a look. And if you got anything off the books you need, that's something that needs doing, you let me know, all right?
I hope I don't, but certainly will. Good to know.
Things happen. Things happen.
Do you have an address I can reach you at?
I will scroll down my address.
Great. Thank you again. This is it's good to meet a fellow investigator, and look forward to working with you.
Yeah, I'll be on it. I'll see what I can find out for you. And I will leave.
All right.
Pirate Nation. You think you could slip that by us, Cole?
Yes. Well, many things do not slip by us here.
Right.
Nothing gets over my head.
Look, I may or may not have
Too
read
fast.
all my notes top to bottom on the plane on the way to Vienna. Okay. Elle, anything else for your activities?
I mean, that was a non-downtown activity plus a downtown activity. That's
I think we
probably the
covered it.
allotment I would expect. But
Okay. We'll jump back to Krishna then. On the way over to the gaming space, you hear a familiar voice call out, and it says, "You know, light and dark are two sides of the same coin."
What?
You look to see a high elf with cloudy eyes, ragged clothes, clutching a cane and a mug of copper pieces. Even in his sorry state, the elven magics make him look beautiful and alluring. As you say, what he is looking at you. Obviously, can't see you because he's blind. But he says, "You know, if we have no queen, who is the queen of the Queen's Wood?"
Alex, just in my backstory, we had talked about this guy,
Yep.
and we had said that I liked him and was close with him. Is this me meeting him for the first time,
No,
or do I like know?
this is a guy you know. And yep, that's his normal rambly, funny self. He's saying weird shit. So yes, this is your quote unquote friend.
Old man? Where have you been?
He's a quirky little guy.
He says, "I've been here, I've been there, I've been a bit of everywhere. Where have you been?"
You know, same.
Same, but different.
I fell off a tower.
A tower.
Yeah,
The deadly fall I see, but clearly I don't see, but I hear you.
not dead.
Not dead. Good.
Oh, here, yeah. Let me buy you food.
Oh, thank you. That's quite kind of you. Always a
Go.
surprise.
Yeah. Actually, here, come with me to the. I'm gonna go. I'm going to learn to play a new game.
A game. Sometimes the only way to surprise an adversary is to surprise yourself.
I'm gonna write that
can't,
one down.
dude.
I'm gonna write that one down.
Frank, why can't you?
It's like taking notes diligently. Yeah, this sounds great. Yeah.
Yeah, these
He's
are.
a wise master.
Once I learn the game, I'll teach you. Okay.
Well, I look forward to seeing it.
Me too. Me too.
He makes a lot of blind puns.
I don't get it.
Oh yeah, fuck. Bit doesn't understand. He's smart, but he doesn't understand things.
God. I don't get it.
Which is maybe why you're good friends, is you just gotta talk past each other. Yeah, he'll kind of like put his hand on your shoulder and get guided to food, and yeah, he'll come sit and listen to you play. Your first opponent is not a fan of him because he's constantly chiming in and adding stuff. But in fact, actually, I think what would make more sense is you're probably not even playing today. I think they're just having you like watch some games, read the rule books. Like they're really excited that you got introduced to this sort of like club by by left wing. So you get, it's evening now, so you get in on there's only like a single game being played, and then as that one's wrapping up, a second game starts being played, and so you learn a bit more about like the different starting setups and all this stuff. So like that's already helping you on the way to ranking up. But they say you're more than welcome to play. We can try to like schedule a game, but if you have a very hectic schedule, then just kind of show up and see who's around. But yeah, you are officially welcomed in, and they write your name down, and you're all set up.
Do I get like a club card?
They don't have cards, but you are like on the member logbook essentially.
Okay. All right.
If you want to suggest that they make cards, they they might
I
go
will.
down
I'll
that path.
suggest. I want a membership card.
Uh, well, what would that be used for? We all have the logbook.
Well, I think it would help generate prestige for the club. Think about how many illustrious members already exist. If they were seen with their, at least gentlemen seen with their cards out in public, wouldn't it make the club even more popular?
It's possible. You probably want some sort of a seal commission
Yeah.
then. I'll ask around. Maybe we can put something together, come up with a design, and that would be interesting. We've although on the other hand, we maybe don't want too many members, as we don't have enough table space. But
No, but being able to reject people is a sign of prestige, isn't it? Also, I really want to show something cool to my moms. I need to tell them that I've made it.
oh, if that's the case, all right, we'll work on something. Don't you worry. Vit was it, right?
Yes, a bit.
Excellent. Yeah, and so you start getting along with people. They're confused as to why you brought a blind man to come play board games with you. But
Hey, I'm a child.
yeah, dear child.
Why is there-
But like, I think the questions you're asking, show like, oh, this kid's not messing around. Like, you probably even ask things like, wait, so how come you like flanked around the left instead of like doing this thing? And they're like, oh, I should have done what you said. Like you're instantly like providing providing proof that you get it, and so I think they're like excited to play with you.
That's great. I'm coming back tomorrow. I'm never leaving.
Well, you can't stay. I mean, unless he kind of like looks you up and down, sees are you wearing the fancy weird clothing?
No. Actually,
I think you are, right?
Probably
You haven't
for
had time to
I
change.
am.
I feel like I'd be at me. Yeah.
He says, well, if you have the wealth to sustain it, no one's going to judge you for staying and playing. Especially if you're a good sport, people certainly play with you. So someone will probably be around tomorrow. And this place is sort of like the front is kind of like a cafe, like teas and baked goods type space, and then the back is like all the tables. So like the even if there's no one around like to game, there's still people like customers here. So that seems to be how they like sort of pay the rent.
Got you. Okay. That sounds good. I'm really excited. I can't wait to come back.
So excited to get to play with you.
What is the old man's name? Do I just call him Old Man? I'm happy to call him Old Man.
Christian, if you've never asked him for his name, he would not have offered it. So if you've just been calling him Old Man,
I feel like I definitely haven't asked him for his name.
then I think you can call him Old Man, and he replies to Old Man.
Yeah. And then I guess on our way out, I'll retell the story of like the thrilling battle with the light better, and then I get thrown off the tower, and then I guess I'll like randomly segue to explaining to him like, oh yeah, and I can summon these like kind of scary and they're like mean, but I'm thinking it might be a good thing to have in my arsenal, right? Like,
true.
know that some things are life and death, and you need to be willing to, I guess, like, be decisive, be cruel to be kind. That sounds like something you would say, old man. Be cruel to be kind, right?
Well, if you're not alive, you're dead. So Ruthlessness is
Ah.
mercy to ourselves.
Yeah, that's probably true. If I'm not alive, I am
You're
dead.
not alive. You're dead.
I really picture this man as like Deckard Cain. I don't know why. Deckard Cain.
Well, listen.
Deckard Cain.
It's like Mr. Miyagi. He's giving big words of wisdom.
The man with the -1
Yeah.
insight or intuition. It's like, okay, yeah.
I imagine you just like you're smart enough to have like a Rolodex of things you've said, but you have no idea what they mean.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, I actually like that so much. I just take every time he says stuff, I like write it down. It's like, oh yeah, I'll think about that later. I have just like these pages and pages of stuff where, like, I'm sure this will come in handy one day.
Yep. It just looks like the ramblings of a madman if you just
Yeah,
read
exactly.
it by itself.
They are.
But yeah, you enjoy a nice evening with him, and eventually he says, "Well, there's business to attend to. Well, I don't have business, but I'm going to go." And he just starts walking away, which is normal for him.
Okay. I'll see you later, old man.
Goodbye.
If you're not alive, you're dead.
Eventually, I imagine you find yourself back at Bernard's, and there is a note there for you.
What does it say?
It says Vit on the outside. On the inside, it says this. Congrats on the jobs. Sorry to hear things are dangerous. Sorry I've been too busy to hang out recently. Like, I don't know. They probably spelled two right. Working on some stuff. We'll hang out soon. Love, Tessa.
I have -1 intuition. I'm sure everything's fine. I will. I
All
will-
is good.
Great. My
Is
sister's
this
doing
like our
great.
drop?
Is what?
Yeah, exactly. Do I think of this as like a drop? Like, can I leave her a message here and she would get it? Like, have we done that in the past, or is it like?
You tell me.
I feel like probably. I like the idea of not one but two ne'er-do-wells haunting Bernard's shop at various times, just being and him just like being
Hey.
unable to get rid of
Oh
us.
my god.
I think hear me out, Frank. Is there a like plank on the porch, or is there an actual book inside where the two of them are allowed to just leave shit for each other, or is there a third option?
There can always be a third option.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some place inside. If this is a regular occurrence.
You love Tessa, Bernard. Come on.
Yeah, I imagine then that there's a book that jumps
It'll be-
from the like bottom shelf to the second from the bottom shelf whenever to like indicate like
All hollowed out.
a letter has been left inside, and yeah, hollowed out with stuff. So it might have even started as like a game a while ago for them, and
Yeah,
now
I
it's like
believe
a
that.
legit thing sometimes, especially with
I also
stuff
like
that's
to
bad.
think that Bernard is like tries very hard to keep Tessa away from Anna Bernard. It's like this. You cannot turn out like
Yeah.
this, no matter what you do.
Turn
You
out
cannot
this
turn out
person.
like
True.
Speaking of Anna Bernard, let's jump to what?
Watch the family
No, wait.
things.
I'm gonna wait, Alex. The reason I asked it, I'm gonna leave a note back for her saying, "If you're not dead, you're alive."
Incredible.
Old man said, "If you're not dead, you're alive."
The best part is she'll know who old man means. But Frank, what did you say about family?
I'm bad at family stuff.
You Frank, or you Bernard?
Both.
Okay.
Bernard, invite me to come visit.
Oh, you're busy. Which I guess the question is, Frank, what are you doing for the rest of this evening? Are you doing science?
I'm probably doing science, then I will be returning home to my loving wife and children.
Covered in blood.
No, I'll clean up first.
Yeah. So lightbender parts, you wanted to turn them into something for regulars.
Mhm.
I think you were even saying like some kind of like panacea or like cure-all. Is that right?
Yes, quite.
So, no rolls required. Just take some time. You discover the following. So you discover that Lightbender blood has the ability to shift light. So armor or clothing could likely be imbued to change their appearance without structurally impacting the garb. Player, in the book, Lightbender blood is a component for the disguise imbuement on armor. So you
Oh.
figure that out, no problem. But you start cooking on that, and you think it's possible that you could use it to hide visual symptoms when someone is sick. So that is like skin that has gone like pale or red could be turned to normal for some time. Um, and you learned a little bit about this thing called the placebo effect, which lets you basically trick some patients who would recover on their own with cheaper fake medication. And this might be a like super placebo for something that's mostly visual, but maybe there are other creative ways to market it.
Yes, the placebo effect,
Yeah, it's a way to trick some patients with cheaper medication, right?
which is perfect because that's exactly what I want to do.
So, um, I don't even know that you need to roll about it unless you want to do some kind of specific thing in the book. I think you could just do that.
Okay. I would like to just do that.
Great. So you start working on that. Scrolling. I'm not seeing anything obvious. Um, but yeah, we'll just say your downtime activity for today is working on that. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Yeah, there's perfect new recipe, but that's for cooking. So
No,
we're not
I
gonna
mean,
do
what is
Jesse
alchemy
works
if
on
not
cook.
cooking?
Yeah,
It was born in the kitchen.
yeah. But
Real.
you don't need 100 points worth to do this. Um, cool. So yeah, you are able to work on that. And then you head home. You said.
Yes, I would head home.
Okay. Yeah. Your wife is excited to see you. Welcomes you in. The children are upstairs studying as they should be. Um, and after a few minutes of chatting, eventually your wife mentions, um, Bernard, Bernie keeps putting on a brave face when I ask, but she's clearly sad about something. Could you try talking to her, dear?
Is she sitting at the table?
Uh,
Currently.
she, uh, Bernie is upstairs studying.
Okay. I will. Hmm. Yes, I'll speak with her. Of course, of course. Anything for sweet Bernie.
Thank you, dear. And she goes to like cleaning some stuff up in the kitchen area.
I will retire to my study.
Okay. Is this like the study where everyone like has a desk and like studies, or is this your
No, this is my little closet that I keep like a little chair in and
Okay.
a couple books.
Uh,
We're not well off. We're not that well off.
yeah.
But I want to come off as that.
So what do you imagine there is their room just like a bunch of neatly packed beds and desks where they sleep and study?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will call up. I'll say, Bernie,
Uh, yes, father?
meet me in my chambers.
All right. And she comes on over and has a book under her arm with a big bookmark in it and says, hello. How was work?
Fine, very good. In fact, that young child, Vit, the one he's working with me now. He's an apprentice.
Oh, good. I he's oh right, he's because he can't go to barracks.
Yes, yes. That's
Is he going to be a
why
doctor
he's
like
helped
you?
with me. I should hope so. I should hope so. Would certainly get him out of his current predicaments.
Well, that'd be nice. He seems really smart. Is he gonna have to pay tuition to you to learn?
No, no, I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart.
Oh, good, good. Well, what did
Yes, your father's a very well-to-do individual.
I'm glad. What did you need from me, father?
Well, your mother was telling me that you going through some troubles right now.
No, I'm doing well in school. I think.
What exactly did her mother say?
Uh, that she keeps putting on a brave face when asked, but she's clearly sad about something, and she's
Yeah.
clearly doing the same now, like immediate
Yes.
avoidant behavior.
And I narrow my eyes like,
As soon as you do the narrowed eyes, she just instantly breaks, which is why your wife clearly asked you to do the talking, and she says, and she like nearly tearing up a bit, and she says, my friend Liana isn't going to be coming to school anymore. She doesn't have a scholarship like me, so her parents need to pay tuition, but they can't afford to anymore. So she's gonna switch schools, and I think I'm just sad we won't see each other anymore, and we can't graduate or study together anymore. And I'm sad about it, and it makes my body hurt to be this sad. You can see she's like trembling.
Really putting Frank through the ringer on this one.
I will also
Yeah.
mention the name Liana. Do you recognize that?
no.
Make me a reason check. You just don't want a tier 1.
Brother, I'm -1 reason.
Oop, wrong one. Sorry.
Critical
Jesus
hit.
Christ.
Crits it.
You remember that. There you go. There you go. Alice got it. Yeah, you recognize that Timothy Thornwell is the father of Liana Thornwillow, one of the dead folks from the snowman incident.
Oh God.
He was a snowman member?
Yeah. So Liana is a halfling,
Oh.
as
I see.
is Timothy Thornwell, who was Timothy Thornwell, and Liana's like her best friend.
And she cannot afford its tuition, and I tuition.
Tuition.
Is what you're saying?
Yeah. And then she starts crying.
And I open my arms like, come here, come here.
Comes in, accepts your big hug.
Now, what do we do for those who are in need?
Help them.
Yes, that is what we doctors do. Would you like to grow up to be a doctor quite like myself?
If yeah, yes. She feels like you're testing her. She doesn't know what the right answer is.
I am testing her. And I nod. I say, very good, very good. Now, because of that, it is in your best interest to do what?
Practice helping.
Yes. Which would mean, in this situation, you should do what?
Give find money for two.
No. No.
Teach her. I don't know. It's hard.
You should be there for her as a friend, as she really would probably benefit from having a friend right about now. As I'm sure, imagine what's happening to her. If this is weighing on you in such a fashion, it must be weighing on her equally so.
She nods.
And the best thing that you can do for her right now is to be her friend and be there for her. And perhaps things will get better and she'll be able to find some extra money about for tuition.
She nods again. Okay, maybe tomorrow after school I can go say hi and yeah. Thank you, Father. That's a lovely idea. I'll do that. And she kind of like wipes the tears and kind of gives you a smile.
Very good. And you'll tell me about it tomorrow, yes?
She nods.
Good. Very good.
She's like standing at attention, waiting to be dismissed.
God.
I give her a nod. I say, you can go back to your studies.
She rushes up, gives you a big hug, and then like kiss on the cheek, and then goes back to studying.
The good doctor.
Good doctor,
I
good
will
dad.
not give money to them.
You were like, no,
Right.
What's the answer? Give them money? Absolutely not.
No, 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 no,
Did I
no, no.
kill
We
her
need
father, perhaps?
all of that money so that we might ascend the levels.
Right. The rings. You must go up.
Speaking of money, the next day, when you're at your shop, Bernard, someone shows up with some things that you're gonna be able to sell for money. Caspar shows up, one of the Consardi folks, with some witch bramble, some smokeweed, and some antlers, and a worried expression on his face. As he hands you that stuff.
I accept it. Raise an eyebrow. Why the trouble? Why the troubled look?
Well, you see, Christoph is dead. We were scouting the southern entrance of the Queenswood on the second tier, and Christoph was mauled by a big deer. And I ran, but while I ran, I did not give it did not give chase to me, but rather kept goring the corpse of my friend, and well, I think something unnatural is going on in that wood. So it's glad we were able to get you your goods, but it's that place is dangerous.
I roll out a
At the
Queenswood
store?
map. I go rummaging and roll out a Queenswood map.
Alex, am I at the store?
What would you been? I thought you were going straight to gaming today. I think no. I think because if it's up to you, I think it would make more sense that you're gonna get some games in, which would.
I'm definitely
explain
going to
your-
gaming
your
because
rank, yeah.
Frederick. I'm living with Frederick. I'm not living with Bernard
The
anymore.
first question is, did anything awful happen last night to you? That's what we really need to be asking.
Oh,
here.
like bad dreams
Well, fine.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
Fine, I'm sure.
That's fine. He's not dead,
Surely
so he's
nothing bad
alive.
happened.
Exactly.
Real.
Wisdom.
There must be a queen in the Queenswood.
True.
The real shit.
But yeah, so you pull up a map of Queenswood, and he'll point to where it was, and it's like kind of here-ish, this second tier south side.
Okay.
Which, like,
And I'll look at them and be like,
that does worry you because that's like a normal entrance you would have used from time to time to pick up materials. So hearing that that's a spot of danger kind of sucks.
yeah, I'll look at them and be like, okay, be careful when traversing there, and if there's any more trouble, let me know.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to avoid that area. I don't know how easily we can get up to this third tier, and maybe that's foolish, but there's still plenty in the first tier for us to poach from. So yeah, no worries. We will perhaps avoid the second tier for a while we are doing quite well. This is extras, so thank you again for supporting us, and we'll probably need some coin from what you sell here, but I think we're doing well.
Very good, very good. And remember, we don't use the word poach. We use expropriate.
Expropriate. What does
Yes.
this word mean?
Something similar, but people don't know what it means.
You're right about that.
People understand what poaching means, but very few understand what expropriate means.
Expropriate. Very good.
If anybody asks, lie first, and then if they catch you in the lie, use that word.
He laughs and like kind of slaps you on the back and says, "It's Doctor, you're an interesting fellow. It's good that you found us."
Yes, yes. And if it ever comes back to me, I will vehemently deny ever meeting you.
I do not know who you are. I came here because
I
I
don't know who
hurt
you
my
are.
wrist,
Remember
and you've helped me. Thank you. I must be going now. Goodbye.
Very good.
He walks out. But funny enough that wealth was mentioned in chat because Frank, from these goods, the quote-unquote panacea thing you're working on, and the payment from the Lightbringer job, you have now gained +1 wealth.
Nice.
Which you can now spend
Where do I
to
mark
pay your
that?
daughter's friend's tuition.
It's near your renown and stuff, like
It's
on
top
your
right.
character. Top right,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
You're not
Or top
wrong,
seven.
Al.
Love victories.
I had 1 wealth, so now I have 2.
Yes.
Frank, getting closer, moving up or wrong.
But now you're the moral quandary.
Frank, I'm just telling you right now. If you tell Vit about what happened, Vit will go to 0 wealth, so this lady can go to school.
That's why I can't tell you. I can't tell you what happened.
It's easy to get money. It's fine.
More
It's not
importantly,
easy to get money.
Yeah, I think
He
if you
can't
go
tell
to
Vit,
I think
'cause
if you
Vit
go
will
to
tell his
0
daughter.
wealth, you'll have a
Right.
harder time
It's true.
summoning
I-
money.
I'm
We'll
pretty
tell
sure
his
Vit-
daughter.
Was this guy a minion? If so, Vit almost certainly killed him.
Yeah, I think he was a minion. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Sorry, I killed
Dan
your
the Night
dad.
Action.
Here's a bunch of money.
Vit would say that.
Yeah,
What's
I
wrong
know.
with that statement?
It's
What's wrong with that
nothing.
statement?
I have no questions, Your Honor. Okay, so Frank's downtime got eaten for the Panacea. Fredericks was studying. Karina's was the scythe. Vitz was grinding for rank. Let me check my notes to make sure I got everything. We got paid. We went to the gaming space. We got your sister's note. You met the high elf. We talked to Horace. We talked to Stevento. We talked to your uncle. We talked to Venetia. We talked to Benji. Oh, Tommy. I don't need it right now, but start thinking about a new short-term goal. Because I think you
New
accomplished yours.
short-term goal. Okay.
But
A short-term meaning one session. I forget what your definition for short-term
I
was.
think originally it was supposed to be like one session, but clearly we don't do that. But it's a thing that could get done in the session or like a scene.
Okay, just like something short your character is looking forward to.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, Elle, are you back, or you might have to go at some point?
I'm here. I'm good.
Okay.
Done. Back.
Then I'm gonna add something for you. You are on your way back from the private office. When you're heading through, which is like near Fort Minos, right? But you're heading on the first district, back to the first ring, back to your home. And you are passing through the market district. When you spot a pretty unusual sight. You spot a Hakan woman, Hakan being these very tall, kind of almost stone-like figures. And this woman appears to be selling rare books.
This is out of the ordinary. I'll go take a look.
Okay. Yeah, you walk up. She kind of nods to you and says, "Hello. Is there something I can help you with? Anything you'd like to purchase?"
Do you have anything on histories?
Of course. We have histories of the towers of Caldria. We have this isn't history, this is children's book. A few things in here. You can take a look.
I will take a look.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Elves, vampires, and the royal family.
Okay. Do you ask her about
Consarti,
any
I
of
guess?
these things, or you keep it to yourself?
I ask her about those things in addition to many other things to hide what I'm
Clear.
asking about.
She says, I have a few things. We did sell an elf book, funny enough, too, in Consarti, just before coming here. It was, what was it? It was either Elves from a Star or Elven Stars. Sold that up in Consarti. I have this Consarti book. It is a children's book. The translation for the title is "Here Comes a Big One." Tells the story of giants, the myth, and then elves. I also have this elvish book. It's called "The Towers of Caldria." It goes over the either true or suspected purpose of each tower here on Caldria. I think those are of note. And you see her, she's like thinking about something.
I'm watching her think about something. Any other suggestions? as I skim over the Towers of Cauldre.
No, I think that is all. If you're interested in elves, you probably would have liked that book. It's such an interesting fellow who bought it. Quite memorable. He's counted each coin one at a time, likely a noble or maybe a servant one. Strange man.
You wouldn't happen to remember what he looked like, just in case I'm in
Human,
Kinsarty sometime.
human man, dark curly hair. Um, just a bit striking. But yeah, maybe you could borrow the book from him.
I'll certainly keep an eye out. This other one about the towers, and I suppose that's really it. How much?
She gives you a price, which, especially with your recent Lightbringer earnings, you could cover this. Like it's gonna dip a little bit into your cash, but it's not
This is
breaking the
reasonable for
bank.
my income level.
Yeah,
over
you're not
currently.
gonna lose a wealth point off of this.
Perfect. I'll buy the book.
Okay. You now have the book The Towers of Caldria, which goes over the confirmed or suspected purpose of each tower on the continent. I don't know if you can read it.
Is it in Elvish?
Elvish language.
Is it in these? Hold on.
Yeah, I gotta go look up languages.
Oh. Well,
I don't know any of the language. I know one language.
me either.
Language. Why am I in monsters? Heroes. Language.
Did you have to?
It's an Elvish book, so it's in Elvish, I would assume, and those are the Elvish languages.
Those are the Elvish languages. Okay, they should be good.
Yeah.
Language. What is going on?
Add it to my inventory.
Here we go.
In
The
trinkets.
other common languages. Oh, Hieralic is the scholars of Obsidia. So yeah, we'll say it's in Hieralic. Yeah, so you know it and you can read it.
Perfect. Work on that later.
Mhm.
As I find this curly-haired noble who isn't at all familiar.
Nope. Um, Elvish book, parentheses, Relic, Rick bought that in bold. Great. Then I think the only other thing of note, this skip to the next day, which means I gotta write the date because I'm gonna be careful about this. So anytime y'all see me say hear me say it's the next day,
Check the date.
tell me what's like. Make sure I write down the date because
What day?
it's so hard and it's so important to me now because I'm locked in.
No, we got it.
All right,
I was incredibly lazy and wrote plus a number based on the start, and
powerful.
then had to work backwards after.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it is day
Plus
9
72.
now of the 4th month of the 901st year. So it is raining today. But sounds like Vic continues working on activities. Bernard continues working on the serum, but not serum, the panacea. Frederick, I think probably
I have a meeting.
I do have a meeting. And Karina, you are working on your scythe. I will, Bernard, while you are working, someone comes into your shop. You hear the bell ring down below. And
I peek over the balcony.
somebody hiding in a cloak and hood. They kind of looking around. Hello?
Yes. Hello. As I stand up. How can I help you?
Hi, I've heard you take doctor-patient confidentiality very seriously. Is that true?
Of course.
Okay, very good. Do you happen to have any red serum?
What? Do I know what he's talking about?
You have a suspicion of what he's talking about, which is y'all have been doing some Actually, I think you have someone in the party has a vial
I have
of red
a
serum.
vial of red serum.
Yeah.
I have a vial.
Who are you?
Confidentiality.
Between us, which means I should know who you are.
Make a presence roll. This is not difficult.
Let him use might, bro. Flex the muscle.
Can't just say it's not difficult. You know what happens next.
Yeah, this is what happens.
Tier 1, baby.
We have tokens.
Hold up.
We have tokens.
Hero, send it.
It's not.
Send it.
It's almost
Token.
9:30. We gotta be spending
Send
tokens.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Token.
There we go.
Tier 2. He says.
Yeah, never. Oh, it's had.
You what?
I always had it.
Never questioned it.
Yep.
Let me check something real quick. Man, sometimes I control F for a word and I'm like, that'll be easy. And it's like, you've used this 27 times. I'm like, all right, well.
Only
fuck me.
27. That's easy.
Spamming enter.
Well, I also have headers, so if I'm reasonable, I can just. Jesus Christ, I have a lot of headers.
So he wasn't reasonable.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I got another control F. Okay, well, this one's only 15, so we're gonna send it. Come on. Oh. All right. Nope. Hold on. Yep. Got it. Got it. Yeah. Okay. He pulls down the hood and he is bald with like kind of like zigzag tattoos. And he says, "You can call me Trent. Give me a reason roll. You just need a tier 2, and I'll just see you. Yeah. You know who this person is. This is the tattoos are pretty obvious. Hence why he was probably wearing the cloak. But Trent is a gladiator. You're not sure what team, but you've definitely been told what team by Vit. But off the top of your head, you're like, oh, he's a gladiator. Don't really know what team he is a part of, but that would explain why he is trying to not show his
Trying to
appearance.
juice up.
Yeah.
Right.
Says, so name's Trent. I hope you don't know me, but happy to make your acquaintance, Doctor.
Likewise. So why are you self-prescribing this?
Got a difficult encounter coming up, and I think I could use the extra boost. I've heard it's pretty good for winning fights.
Well, I don't have any on my person at the moment. Might be getting a shipment later on. You should return. When's your next? When do you need it by?
Need it by 2 days from now.
You should return tomorrow then. Hopefully I will be getting my shipment in later tonight.
Okay. Great. Then I'll see you tomorrow. But I wasn't here.
I don't know who you are.
He nods, puts his hood back over his face, and kind of like pokes his head out, waits a moment, and then heads out into the rain.
Okay.
All right.
I will be bringing this up with Vit later.
That's boy, the man who is notoriously good at keeping secrets.
Dr. Patient confidentiality.
All right.
Well, Vit,
To your place,
Yes.
so
You what?
I want to go to Bernard's shop either today or tomorrow.
Vit's my apprentice. I have to bring it up with
Yeah,
him.
I gotta work,
Sure.
man. I can't just.
I have to know who they all are. Okay, so anything Oh yeah, Frederick, you have a meeting. So yeah, you show up to the behind the Bard's College. It is raining. Um, you are looking around, and should be about time. Um, and then finally you notice that there's been someone like waving over to you, and you're like, shit, how long has that person been waving to me? Because they're in a like inside the wall of like where the hill goes up, in a sewer grate, with some bars over it, and they're kind of like waving over. It's a very small figure, kind of hard to see in the dark rain.
I'll walk over.
Um, yeah, within you can see there is a where do my notes go? There's a goblin man and a Raiden white woman, both with like hoods up, but with like holes for their ears to poke out. And as you get close, uh, the Raiden white woman just kind of like shifts the whole like grate over, and it moves shockingly easily, and kind of like motions you to come in.
It's normal behavior.
I don't know how normal it is, but like you've seen weirder shit, but
All right, fine. I get in there.
I
Whatever.
don't know that you've ever uh,
How bad could this be?
sewers and tunnels are you've criminal underworld, right?
Yes.
Are operated 100% by the Stone's Bones. Um, these people could be Stone's Bones. You highly fucking doubt it. So it's kind of weird to see any sort of tunnel that's accessible, even like the Stone's Bones usually have them on lockdown. So this is probably a first for you. I don't know if you've ever been like in a tunnel in Obsidia, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
are usually
We'll hop
pretty
down.
locked down. But yeah, they welcome you in and kind of just finger up to the mouth, and then walk over to another wall and like scratch at something, and you hear it click, and then like doorway opens up, and they lead you in there, and yeah, you can see a decently well lit room here. Not by like torches, but by clearly like magical crystals and then some like fungi and stuff. It's kind of an assortment of light here. And you can see there are some crates. There are some uh, sort of like bunk beds. There's a table, some chairs, both for small folk and tall folk. Um, and yeah, once they kind of shut that secret door behind you and say, the goblin man speaks up. You just sent me your languages, and he says in kind of broken common, he says, uh, meeting, for you, money,
Yes.
we help.
No money.
He also then he starts speaking another language to kind of like check if you can speak it, which is Sech, which you do not speak. Common for goblins and raiden whites, and then switches back to common after you confirm like, no, that's not gonna work.
I'll run through my languages too, just to make sure nobody in the room.
Nah.
Okay. I'll motion for him to lead on.
He just leads you to that table and sits down and looks at you and is like, meeting.
I sit down and look at him.
Who who we meeting with?
My name is Rick.
He points to himself and says, Geratoni, and points to the raiden white woman and says, Beckony.
Pleasure to meet you, Gerantoni and Beckony.
You buy, you sell, not clear.
I would like to introduce you to other people who are very good at selling.
Introduce?
I will mime like him and myself and making acquaintances.
Nods.
It
Good.
seems like you need somebody more established to sell your product.
More estabit, more like does not understand that.
Uh,
You're gonna have to use
I
like
will.
simple.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
guy
yeah, yeah,
barely
yeah, yeah.
speaks Kalian.
I will mime like hands spreading out, as if encompassing the city.
Many, much, far, big.
Many, yes, yes, yes.
Uh, Nods. Goes and starts talking to the Rain White Woman. She talks back and talking back and forth. Um, turn to you and good. We sell here. You friends come by. We sell. Good?
Yes. You sell to friends, and then they sell. Good,
Good.
good.
Puts hand out for a handshake. Good.
Puts hands out, shakes.
Good.
The art of the deal.
Oh my god.
uh, no. Do no send many here. Few here. Secret.
Yes.
Good.
Two.
Two.
I wait outside.
Good. Uh, middle night nowadays.
Yes.
Good.
Good, good.
Uh,
Maybe middle of night tomorrow day. Depends. But I will try both.
we here. Good.
Good, good.
Good. They get up and scratch the wall and let you get out.
Perfect. I'll get out. And then I gotta go find a snowman to tell Frosty that I need to meet.
Yeah, terrifyingly not too hard. Like snowmen everywhere
They're
is not
everywhere.
an understatement.
Yep.
Seeing a gang of them typically terrifying. Even though you took out a good chunk the other day. Um, but yeah, you're able to without too much trouble. It's a little harder in the rain. Not many people are out and about. But you do track one down, and you're able to at least get a message out. Are you trying to be there when that next stage happens, or letting it just kind of go its course?
I would think I would need to talk to Frosty or someone higher up and then arrange for them to be there. And then after that, I'm
You think it might be a
out.
stretch for them to even be the one negotiating is the problem.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it could be like a lieutenant of some
Yeah.
sort or whatever is
Um,
appropriate for this
yeah, I think
structure.
if you name drop yourself, a lieutenant is going to get sent. That's not a question.
Perfect. I'll do
Um,
that.
so they've basically been like your name for better or for worse carries weight with that organization now.
Yep.
So
Perfect. I'll find a nice open place to sit and wait for said person to show up.
okay. Yeah, I think it wouldn't take too long. And you did this. What time is it? It's like I forgot what time you met the sewer people.
I don't think you set a time for it.
Well,
were
I think
talking about
it
night,
was
right?
like
Or
the
was that
next day, in the evening. So I guess now it's probably like 10 p.m. by the time you meet with one of the snowmen,
Perfect.
higher ups. Um, where is okay, so meet with I gotta move all this stuff around. Uh, introductions. Here we go. You met with these folks. That goes there. Okay. Uh, sorry. Okay. yeah, you meet with a snowman. This is a halfling woman. Um, I don't think that you recognize her. Um, but she looks you up and says, Rick, right?
That's my name. Who do I have the honor to address?
And you can call me Quinna.
Quina. As I told your associates, I have a different idea to make everything square. I make introductions to the suppliers, and then you get to distribute as much as you like.
Yeah, you got a blue serum distributor?
Something like that.
Something like that. What's a different strain of blue than what we're used to?
I have no idea which particular blue we're talking about, so as not in that particular business.
Okay. So
But
you're
I'm pretty
offering
sure.
us to sell a thing that you don't even know what it is, and that's supposed to make the boss happy?
Oh, that'll make the boss happy. Money makes the boss happy.
Money does make the boss happy. You're not wrong. Um, okay, fuck it. Uh, seems like you're not here to kill me or set a trap, so lead the way.
Yeah, it'll have to be tomorrow. And do you speak Goblin?
I don't, but we got folks who do. We got a handful of Raiden Whites and Goblins that would.
Perfect. Same time tomorrow. I'll lead the way.
All right. Should I bring a crew? We're gonna be carrying stuff out of
No,
there. Or?
no. This is just introductions. You, me, translator.
Easy enough. Let the boss know that we're looking to do business.
Perfect. I'll see you then.
And they go cartwheeling out of the alleyway, uh, and leave you in the rain.
Alex, can I do something earlier in the day?
Flashback.
Okay. In Docktown, surely there's someone that, negotiates with pirates or makes introductions with pirates and whatnot.
We did just canonically establish that it's really hard to get a leg in there,
It is, but
but I'm listening.
I do know people that at least work with pirates, given Hasty and the Doctor's relationships. So I have to be at least adjacent to this.
Sure. I'm reading a downtime activity.
Or I go find Hasty. This time actually Hasty.
Control F hasty. Uh,
That was the first person that brought the Doctor the job for transporting Peter. So they gotta be connected somehow.
was it?
Either way, this
I
could be a
thought Horace
downtime.
was
I
the
have
one.
threads to pull.
I thought Horace was the one who did
I may have
it.
just wrote Hasty every time you said Horace.
That's-
That may have happened.
They do. Unfortunately, they do
severity.
start with the same name, so or same
Yeah,
letter, so
it
they're
is.
the same name. I wrote Hasty Seaward shows up briefly. Note weird stuff going on. Keep an ear out. So I think Hasty showed, and then the next day Horace showed up. So I did introduce two H characters back to back, which I think
Yeah.
destroyed you.
It's not as bad as Fizz and Ziggs, but it'll do. I'll go find Horace again.
Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah, I think it's not too hard to find him. And you're asking him for what exactly?
Next time the Feathered Crow's in port, just send me a line and I will tell the captain I would like a meeting.
They're gonna want to know.
I will bribe them.
I mean, you work with the cops a bit, so they're probably gonna be a bit nervous.
I also work with the criminals a bit too, as you've noticed.
Yeah, you gotta give me more than gonna pay, want a job. That's like basic cop shit.
Okay. How do I write? If I give you a letter, you deliver it, yeah?
That's what I
No
do.
opening
I,
the
I
letter.
take things from point A to point B and no questions asked, and
Perfect.
people pay me money. It's like my favorite thing.
I will come up. You know what? We thought of this. I have a letter and an envelope. Easy.
Yeah.
Um,
So the love
and
letter.
I,
I'm kidding. I don't ask questions.
yes. I will write down the names Bellatrix and Sophia in the letter. Hand this to the captain. If she wants to talk, she wants to talk. If not, that's fine.
So you don't have to do it now, but you want to just write me that letter later.
Oh, it's got 2 words in it.
It just says
Two names. That's
Bellatrix,
it.
Sophia, and that's it.
Yeah.
Any last names or just first
And
names?
so, Sophia's last name's Greenwood.
I thought it was
Why are
Oak
you asking me
something,
to remember
but-
names here? We already established I can't do
Bullying
That
the
was
man.
greatest
Yeah.
names. Oak. Sophia Oak.
Oak.
As in
Yes,
Professor
I was
Oak.
close.
Gary.
Yes.
Very close.
And then Bellatrix, no last name.
But you do have a last name, but you're keeping it out?
Yes.
Okay. Great. And you're paying
You know what? I'll make
Mhm.
and I'll make a little drawing on the side of the bangle she was wearing.
Of the bangle she was wearing, the obsidian bangle?
Yep.
Okay.
It'll just be a little sketch, easy. In the letter, hand it to the guy.
Player, why are you doing that? Just so I can read between the lines better?
Just to see if she knows any of these people and might be interested in answering some questions.
Oh, but why are you drawing a bangle?
Because it's an obsidian bangle.
Fair. Okay. Good. All right. This day. So, that's not happen. Okay. So, talk to Horace. Leave a letter for was it Feathered Crow? Is that the name of the ship?
Yes, that's the name of the ship. I looked that one up. That one's the name.
L knows ship
Unless I
names, but
wrote
not
it.
people names.
Unless I wrote it wrong.
Can you blame
That
him?
might not be the
This
name.
is very L.
And you wrote Sophia Oak, period, Bellatrix, period, drawing of obsidian bangle.
And you know what? We'll put down the number 1892 while we're in there. Sorry, 892 while we're there.
892. At the beginning, at the
Perfect.
end, at the middle.
After Bellatrix.
This is a fucking insane piece of paper, and I'm here for it. Great. You leave a letter for the Feathered Crow.
Perfect. Mission accomplished.
All right. Pay a man a few coins. He's happy to take that. So, anyone else doing anything on this rainy day?
Yeah, I'm going to Bernard's shop and tell him I want to go to the Queenswood.
Oh God.
This can't go
Bernard,
poorly.
you've just finished up what you think will be a good thing. You're able to like test something on yourself, like rub something you know you're allergic to on yourself, and like then you take the serum and it like instantly changes back to normal. You're like, all right, that does the trick. And then Vit walks in.
Ah, Vit. Good to see you.
Boss, we need to go to the Queenswood.
Why?
I'll lay out my case. So first, the old man, my friend, told me that there has to be a queen in the Queenswood. What was the exact line, Alex? Was it something you actually had in your notes, or was it just something along those lines? Like, why is it called the Queenswood if there wasn't a queen? Something like that?
I wrote it down.
Good.
I wrote down several things he said, so I'm just gonna put them in chat. He said this.
Good, because I wrote them all down.
He said this. He said this. If we have no queen, who's the queen of the Queenswood?
Wait, you forgot the best one, though.
If that one I didn't write down. That one's off
You're not
the dome.
alive.
So
Yeah,
now I
if you're
have to
not
write
dead,
down.
you're
If you're what was it? If you're not dead, you're alive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, added it.
So my friend, the old man, said, if we have no queen, who is the queen of the Queenswood? And then Bertha said that there was something in the Queenswood, and I think we should go.
Okay, I'm gonna just kind of like put my fingers to my brow, like steepled in there, and be like, "Old man, do I know about this old man? Have I
Yeah,
heard
he's my
of this
friend.
guy
He's
before?"
the elf.
And you've told me about him, right?
Yeah. He's cool. He's one of my best friends.
Okay, I look at you and I'm like, the old man told you a riddle, which could have been just one of his ravings.
Yeah, but then I went home. I write down everything he says, right? Because I'm sure like there's stuff in it. I mean, he's really old.
There's
He's probably
wisdom
really
in
smart.
there. Yes, I know. There's
And
wisdom.
so when I went home, I was looking through the stuff that he had said, and I was realizing that I told him I went and we played Sphere and it was fun. And I took him to the game thing. No, sorry, not Sphere, War. But he told me I was realizing I told him about my experience with like the dark thing and like that weird nightmare and stuff. But I realized he told me before I even told him about that. He told me, light and dark are two sides of the same coin. Why would he say that? I hadn't told him about the dark thing yet.
Okay.
And then Bertha, after we fought the Fae, she said she went to the Queenswood. And, I don't know how much you know about Bertha, but she is a powerful warrior. So she's usually the one who handles the incursions here. And, those red caps are pretty tough, right? But, like, she takes it very seriously, like protecting from the incursions. But there was something that was important enough for her, or striking enough for her, to bring her away from where she usually stands guard. I tried to ask her about it, but she wouldn't tell me. Which means it's another reason we should go, because that means there's probably something cool there.
Okay, so this is the second time today the Queenswood has been brought up to me.
Wait, did you hear something cool too?
I wouldn't say it's cool.
I mean, tell me. How can I be an assistant if I don't know what's going on?
One of our new employees was killed by a deer, the Queenswood.
Just remember, if he's not alive, he's dead.
Yes. That's how it works.
And then we don't look at this too. We don't have a queen now, but there's a queen of the Queenswood.
Is there a queen of the Queenswood? It's just it's more of a phrase.
Why is it called the Queenswood then?
Because there was a queen. You can call it the Kingswood if we would like. Now it doesn't.
But it's not. It's the Queenswood.
That's the point. It doesn't.
I don't know. I'm thinking there's got to be something there. Like maybe there's a different queen. Have you thought about that? Maybe it was a different queen.
I truly haven't thought about that.
Maybe there's just been a. What happened to your employee? What happened to him? Did he like trip on a root or something?
No, a deer killed him.
What?
So is that at least that's what I was told.
That seems unusual. Like
I know a deer. It's skittish creatures.
That we have to go.
I have to wait on Frederick.
That's true. I didn't tell him about this yet. I wanted to run it by you first because
We'll discuss it when Frederick gets here. I also had someone else walk in asking for some red vial. Clearly, it's gotten out.
yeah, I mean Frederick wasn't there when I woke up. I guess he's busy doing something.
That makes sense.
I was grinding for a rank till very late. And Alex, have they provided me with a card or anything yet that I could show off with? Because if I can, I'm immediately going to show it to production.
They are actually like taking it seriously and working on like, let's get a design,
Okay.
let's pick the right parchment or like something that's gonna, because then it rained the next day and they're like, oh, it has to like be able to survive the rain. So like they're like, you've given them a thing to go do and they're excited about it.
I'm going to tell, and Dr. Moreau, I have a surprise for you in a couple of days.
Okay.
Seems like some of your business acumen has rubbed off on me. I made a suggestion to the gentleman at the War Club, and you're I think it's the kind of thing you'd like.
Oh? I raised an eyebrow. Well. So you didn't sign us up to sponsor them, did you?
No, I don't have any money. I spent it all.
What did
You what?
What did you spend it on?
Well, I slipped the old man some money because I thought
yeah.
he wanted it, and then
Some snacks.
I went to buy food, and then I saw this dog, and I thought it was really cute, so I wanted to buy like stuff for it. So I bought it like a collar and stuff, but then it ran away. Yeah, just an important thing. That's a canonical thing now, Alex. There's a stray dog
You think
that
I'm not?
I've
You think I'm not
fateful
writing?
encounters.
You think I'm not writing
I've
down?
had fateful encounters with this dog multiple times.
Important
Like every time
things.
I try to buy it things and it runs away. So yeah, important things. Why? You're gonna pay
Important
me, right?
things.
Aren't you gonna pay me? It's like
I have income now. I can spend all my money.
This
No,
is
but anyway.
this is an apprenticeship. You get paid like meals.
yeah, I know. Anyway, if you pay me, I'm just gonna give it to my mom and maybe Tessa. She said that she's doing something that she's busy with something, so maybe I can give her some money for that. I already gave her advice, which is worth far more than gold, but I'm sure I can give her some money too.
You like hurting me at every opportunity.
All right.
You give me
The old man is so old.
more than
I'm
goal.
sure he knows a lot of things. I'm telling you, that light and dark thing, it got me thinking. How did he know?
In theory, if he just keeps talking, he'll say something that could
Broken clock.
relate to something you've said.
But like, Bertha also said they're dark fae, and he's really old. Did I mention he's really old?
I'm sure you weaved it in there somewhere.
He's like a billion years old. He's got to know lots of things. Also, we have to be doing this in a delicate manner because I don't want to tell Bertha that I'm going to the Queenswood.
That's fair. Well, we still should wait on Frederick to at
Where's
least get
Miss
back.
Karina? Miss
She's-
Karina's a noble. She probably knows about the Queen. Maybe she knows about the Queen and the Queenswood.
She's in the upper rings. She'll be down when she comes down. I mean, we're supposed to meet later.
This is really important. I think she'll be really excited to hear about this.
You don't have like a way to contact like
I don't
can,
think you
can
do.
send
No,
you can always send like a courier if you
would not send a courier for
Yeah, I'm
this.
not gonna do that. I mean, I'm sure she'll come, but like, it'll work out. Things work out.
What do you? It'll be fine. We will certainly get to it. That is for certain.
What do you mean we'll get to it? We got to go immediately.
It's not going anywhere.
I do love how we're like, all right, 24 hours respite, and it's like we can barely make 24 hours before like we gotta go.
Go do
I
something.
want to go see this thing.
Vit, what is? You're familiar with the various gladiators, yes?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know a lot of the retirement.
talking about a Trent.
Oh yeah. He's like the he doesn't really have hair and he has like the zigzags,
He is
right?
of the Violet Badgers.
He's pretty cool. He's all right. I mean, I think he's I can tell you like his win-loss and stuff. Like I think he's been having a kind of tough time lately. So why? Did he come? Did he come for treatment? Did I miss it?
No. There was people talking outside, mumbling his name, and I mean, you always talk about those gladiators, so one of them just stuck out.
Yeah, I think he's got a big fight coming up. Actually, I don't know what exactly. I don't remember, or like I didn't look at
like in a couple days, like 2 days or so.
Doctor, you've been looking at the fights.
No, I haven't. Once again, they just said that they were talking about it outside.
Oh, wait, who? I want to go. I gotta.
It was just passersby.
You think about it for a moment, and you're like, oh wait, Golden Geese also have a match that day. It's probably just the two of them, and I read it separately and didn't put together that's who's playing each other.
Oh, okay. So I'm thinking about it. It's probably the Golden Geese that he's playing. Were they talking about the Golden Geese too?
No.
My money's on the Golden Geese. I think. I gotta. I should go place a bet. Actually, wait. Can I borrow some money?
I will hand him a little. I'll hand him like.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna have him bet on the team that's not gonna be juicing. You're gonna let your assistant.
Watch the doctor
don't
hand him
they're
money
juicing
into the chaos.
I haven't supplied them with anything.
Sure. What'd you say,
I'll
Al?
pay you back. Yeah.
Can I walk in as he's handing Vit money just to add to the doctor's discomfort?
Yeah, I like that.
I see the money being changed hands, and I give him a nice raised eyebrow.
I'm going to place a bet. I'll be back. Where were you this morning?
I had to take a meeting. What are you
Really?
betting?
Wait, why didn't you bring me along? I'm your assistant.
You were sleeping. It seemed better to let you sleep.
I can sleep
You were
when
out
I'm
late.
dead. If you're not dead, you're alive.
Sometimes.
Keep saying this.
If you're not dead, you're alive.
You're like, there's something
It's
to
so
it.
good.
Sometimes you're alive and you're still dead, though. So
What?
you'll learn later.
Vampires.
Wait,
Revenants.
wait. So there's a third state?
It's kind of like the two aren't really as defined as you might think.
This definitely has something to do with the Queenswood. Dr. Moreau, please tell him about it. I left all the notes for you. I'm going to go place my bet. I'll be right back.
Who is he betting
Okay.
on?
Betting on a gladiator match that's coming up in 2 days.
Oh. Well, they'll probably win. So that's nice
Well-
for them, at least.
It's out.
I've left.
Someone came in asking for some red serum, some elixir.
Well, why are they asking you?
Because I guess it's gotten around that my brand speaks for itself.
Your brand should be a little quieter.
Yes, I would actually like that.
Okay. I just talked to Horace. He didn't say anything about talking. So that leaves Peter on that crew?
Likely.
Interesting.
I would
Well-
imagine so anyway.
I produce one red vial. I was going to save it in case we needed it. However, you still got that corpse of that plant thing that ate a bunch of people?
Do I still have the corpse?
Yeah.
Well, I've definitely hacked it apart and put it in various jars.
Perfect. You wouldn't happen to think you could make some, sell it to these people, right?
Make some of the serum?
Yeah.
I mean, I could.
Wait, which side's betting on?
I'm betting against.
No, I'm
I'm
asking the
betting on the
doctor.
guy who's
Calm
not-
down, you.
Oh,
Calm down, you. I'm
against
asking the
the
doctor.
producer,
He's betting on the
Sorry, sorry,
geese.
Okay. Which side's this guy fighting for?
I didn't say that this was even. I just said a guy.
Oh, you just said a guy. I didn't know this thing, so that's my bad. Okay. Well, you could make some. Sure, there's money in it.
Right, but that means there's going to be people that are going to be coming around, and it seems like it could be hot.
Yeah. Or
Could we get a commission, perhaps, by referring people?
and I happen to know who might have a supply coming up recently that we could refer him to. That's interesting. We need to keep ourselves out of it, though.
Well, you have the connection, then.
Yeah. Tell you what. Next time he comes around, assuming you don't want to make it yourself, tell him to go talk to the snowman.
Okay. You think we can get a cut on this or no?
Probably.
Perfect.
It's not going to be a very good cut.
We're not doing any work.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Okay.
Let's just try and get what we can then.
We try to arrange this. Next time he comes by, you tell him, not through you, but talk to the snowman. He'll come talk to the snowman. That'll be good. When's he coming around?
Tomorrow.
Perfect.
But you gave me an idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go upstairs to my table. You know, it's my work table.
Mhm.
And I'm going to take out the plant parts from various jars. And I'm going to try and create a red serum
I see.
in air quotes
Yeah.
Would you like the actual red serum as a...
as a reference. Just
yes,
a
yes.
just a little bit.
Okay.
roll me a power roll. I'm literally just looking for a crit.
Oh my god.
A roll? Oh god.
What skill?
2d10.
Don't even
You want-
matter. I'm just looking for a crit. I'm not gonna punish
Surely
you for a
just
bad roll.
Simply crit.
I
Okay,
just want
he's
to.
not
Okay.
punished.
Yeah,
Not punished.
yeah. This is just. I'm gonna say you work out for a few hours. You have the thing you're trying to match. There is a vibrancy, I don't want to say glow because it's not like literally glowing, but there is sort of a like hardiness, a healthiness, a glow, a vibrancy to the red serum that you were provided with that like yours just keeps coming up like dull, dead, defeated, not complete something like whatever the material you have on hand doesn't seem to be able to cut it, if that makes sense. Like either you're missing a reagent that's going to be important for like triggering something, or this is like too old or
It might need to be
spoiled or
alive when
something.
it gets
Yeah, it might need to be
harvested,
alive.
perhaps. Yeah.
We're gonna keep this in mind. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna keep this in mind.
Perfect.
I'm gonna bottle this.
Just in case.
It's a placebo.
Well,
Mm.
it doesn't do what the red serum's supposed to do, but it might do something. You could
Yeah, but
perhaps
I'm not
find
gonna
some.
test it.
I mean,
This
there's
is kill him,
Doctor.
man.
I'm
Give
not
it to a
drinking
gladiator.
this.
Dude, give it to a gladiator.
Here you go, bud. Just what you need.
Exactly. Here's the juice.
I did bet on the other side.
If another person dies eating stews.
Just imagining someone like, hey, I need a Red Bull, and you're like, here you go, and it just water.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna come back.
It's welcome back. Who did you bet on?
The Golden Geese. Where's Miss Karina? I thought she'd be here by now.
She's important.
Tommy, I think your
Yeah.
scythe work has gone well. Do you check in with the squad?
I can show up about now.
Yeah, you say,
Hello?
where's Miss Karina? She's busy. She walks in.
I knew she wasn't too busy for us. Okay, so Miss Karina, I have this idea, okay? We should go to the Queenswood.
We should go to the Queenswood and I'll look at the two adults in the room.
I'll be whispering to Bernard. He'll never be punished. What's going on in the Queenswood?
Well, there's a lot of things, but so first of all, I'll just explain it. I'll go through all the notes, explain. You know, there's the Queen thing, the old man knowing about the light and dark, and then Dr. Moreau told me that a deer killed someone there.
A deer killed. I'll look at the doctor. Is this? I guess like is this true? Kind of look.
Yes, one of my employees, one of the Consardi, was mauled by a deer.
Also, Bertha told me there was a big thing there, that there's a big Fey presence there, and she thought it was something
There
else. I want
was.
to go.
Can you concentrate for a moment and
Me?
describe the old elf to me, please?
Sure. He's really, really old. He's got white hair. He can't see. He says a lot of interesting things. I've got a collection of his quotes here. I'll show it to you. Some of them are really, really cool.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Were any of your friends out and about while this conversation was happening?
Yeah, I mean the one who's always with me. I'm pretty sure he knows though. Like he's said stuff to me in the past about like.
Yeah. Ask your friend that was there what he thinks the elf looked like.
Oh, okay.
And Alex, do I recognize this guy at all?
I
I would expect not. Just checking.
So the weird thing about elves is they don't.
Yeah, they look how you want to be people.
Yeah, exactly. So I think because Vit's guys are kind of like a bit of your soul, like a bit of your like it is the same description that you would give. So it doesn't appear to be an illusion that like tricked you. It's just that be how he looked to you and your soul.
Yeah, it's how he wanted everybody to see him as, not just Vit. Perfect.
You think he would trick me? He's my friend.
Yeah, everybody might trick you though.
Because it's
I might trick you.
so player like, and I think characters know this is like, if the four of you all look at a high elf, you're gonna see a slightly different person.
Yeah, it's not like how he wants to be seen, L. It's like
It's what you find like
how you want
attractive.
to see
Yeah.
him,
I
kind of.
see.
Yeah, like high elves are just hot. Like they just look good, kind of no matter what. So if you're
Except this one, apparently.
Hey, super cool.
he's just wicked
my
old,
best
but like
dude.
he still looks good, and he's like alluring, like
Okay.
but he still
But
has
he looks
cloudy, like it's not a like
it
oh
nudges things in that direction, but it's not
nudge is a
like an
perfect
actual
word,
nudge.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay, and I don't recognize this guy, this description.
I don't think so. I don't. I mean, I bet Vit has like talked to you about him, or maybe just
Yeah, no, I
maybe
have.
he's only
And
talked
he
to
like
Bernard.
Yeah, but haven't actually met him anywhere else or heard of
No.
him anywhere else. Perfect.
if you want to meet him, I'll bring him to you. I mean, he always like comes and goes. It's kind of random when I see him, but when I see him, I'll ask him to come.
Sure, do that.
I didn't
What's
know
this
you like
about?
elves.
But yeah, it's. I have a book actually. Do you want to learn Elvish?
Sure, not really.
Okay, that's fair. I didn't really want to learn Elvish either. So this business in the Queenswood, it sounds like something is going on, but it also sounds like it's not particularly urgent. Why do you want to go now?
It sounds really cool because Bertha said there was a fairy thing there, and I think that's kind of might be related to what's going on with me. And also, things that Bertha doesn't want me to do are usually cool.
Yeah, I can see how that could happen. How
Also-
about this? We give it a day or two, and then we go investigate the Queenswood, and I try to find some more information as to what's going on.
Yeah, okay. I mean, what do you think about this line though? Like about the Queen and the Queenswood? Because I was thinking about when I was going to the gambling place, I was thinking about what you said about the three states, and like, what if there's something in the Queenswood that's like older than
Well, it doesn't imply that there's something in the Queenswood. It just implies that there's a queen.
right? But there, look, I'm thinking what if the Queenswood is older than the like the royal family?
Checks notes. It is older than the royal family, right? Like that was here before.
I assume it would be.
That's how was my assumption of the Queenswood.
So, I mean, that's
So
what I'm
the weird thing about history is anything from before year one, it's really fucking hard to find.
Yeah, but
like
year one was the woods there.
Tree height sizes like should have been there unless they grew stupid fast, but like green magic exists. So I think your gut instinct is like, yeah, it's fucking old forest. Of course it's there. But like when given that question, you're like, I mean, of course it's there, but also like I have literally no evidence to support either. That
But like
that
natural
wasn't like
logic
fast.
is like
Yeah, like the size of the trees indicates, of course, they're older than the royal family, but also magic is a thing. Does that make sense?
Yep. Okay, fit. We give it a couple days, and then we go have a little look around the Queenswood. Yeah.
That's what, yes, that's what I want to do. Thank you. That's what I want to do. Or we could go to the Fayfire thing too.
No, we don't do that. In fact, we don't go near the Fayfire as we're going to the Queenswood.
Okay.
So, player. Speaking of planning, it is 10:15. What
Yes.
do you want me to have planned for next time?
well, I guess step one is: are we? L, you said you wanted to go in a few days. Should we think of RP things we want to do in the 2 days? Or are you trying to fast forward over?
I was just leaving space just in case we needed more downtime activities for people's things.
Yes, that's question.
So,
that's
Obviously have one eventually, but I don't have anything pressing.
So player, like obviously Vit really wants to go, but like player wise, I'm thinking it depends on whether you're gonna read us fully in to what you were talking about with Bernard about like what's going on with the snowman or if there's anything for us to do there. I mean, Vit is a child, like he will be convinced to do the next adventure. It's just right now, like the Queenswood stuff is the shiny object.
It would be the next day because we're still in a flashback from the perspective of my meeting with the goblin.
Okay,
and the
got you.
White,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we haven't actually done that yet. So, but after that, I would read Karina and the Doctor in and have a talk. To which I'm just gonna introduce. I forgot the name. Shit. Shit.
Bethany?
I didn't. Bethany? No.
Bethany and Bethany? What?
Geratoni and
The red and
Beckany.
white.
No. The
Oh,
lieutenant.
her name is.
I just wrote down Snowman Lieutenant. I don't know.
Quinna.
What that is.
Quinna.
That's
Right.
Quinna's the last
Yep,
name.
you didn't learn her last
Quinna's-
name,
okay,
but I wrote
perfect.
it.
Yeah.
So you want to introduce us to Quinna?
No, I think I'm going to introduce Quinna to the Raiden White and Goblin, and everything goes well, then it's done. And if everything doesn't go well, we might need to bash some
Next
heads.
time, introduce Quinna to the Raiden White and Goblin.
And then what does Karina's Scythe project require?
A fuck
It
ton.
would like way too much to like consider actually doing, but
But is any like short term like gettable in a downtime activity or like us going to a place or yada yada?
anyone now?
Like, I think I
The
must have
base requirement is 150. I don't think there's any like
Oh, it's just project
gold
points. Okay.
prior. Yeah.
The other thing
Alex,
is, go ahead.
go ahead. No, you go.
Followers, once you get enough renown, can also help with like crafting shit. But that's a ways out.
Who is gonna follow a 13-year-old street orphan?
Yeah, somebody,
Street
yeah,
orphan
somebody
behind
friends.
me.
Your mom.
Obviously.
My mom's.
Alex, I
Together
would
a gang
like
of street
to
orphans.
loosely. Let me rephrase that. Karina would like to loosely look into what's going on with those, like animal god worshipping people, just as like a curiosity, not like they're a threat or something. But I just want to understand what they're about.
What is Karina's current knowledge of them?
Probably close to nothing, which might. Oh, I guess it would depend on their proximity to here.
It's pretty
But
per week's journey. Like not 1 week, like several weeks
sorry,
to
like,
get there.
if we're looking at the world map of like
Yeah.
the world, is that like close or far?
I actually don't know if you know where they are. Now that I think about it, I know where they are.
Well, that alone would mean the close to nothing. So,
Yeah, but I guess so.
like,
Is
my
it
knowledge.
you're
close to
saying
nothing.
Tommy is interested in a hook that gets you to there, but Karina doesn't necessarily
Only
have
if it's
one.
relevant, and also just Karina's probably like may have heard of.
I mean, I
like,
got stuff.
These
I
people
got
and is
stuff
like, what
there.
The fuck are they
I'm
about?
I'm ready to
Yeah,
hook shit in there.
I got a book of towers.
Yeah, I got something. Let me make a note. So
What was the name of Karina's school friend that's gonna fight some people?
Maliana?
Yeah.
Venetia.
Venetia, yeah. And who is she fighting exactly?
She works for the Xerox people, like the law.
so basically,
Which
if
are
if
way
I
above our
It sounded
range.
like she
if
was in
I
the gladiator match.
if I like trespassed against you or some shit, you could be like, but like couldn't like prove it or whatever. Because like he said, you could be like, fine, like on like dual winner is right, and like yeah, might makes right in many ways. That's fine. Like we'll do it at Xerox, and you go to Xerox Arena, and you fight either to like disarmament or first to the ground or first blood, whatever you agree on, or to the death if it's a big enough deal, and everyone agrees that yeah, the person who won. Xerox is all about fair fights. So if someone does like an unfair fight where it's like I'm challenging an old man, this woman could step up and be like, actually, that's bullshit. You're fighting me instead. Or what people will also do is be like, yeah, I challenge you. Oh, and also to make sure it's fair, this person is doing it and then pays them a fuck ton of money. So like,
she's not involved in the upcoming gladiator duel.
No. Nothing to do with
have
gladiators.
Okay,
No.
perfect.
Well, she fights in arenas, but that arena is a multi-purpose arena. Okay, so Karina / Tommy interested in the animal god worshipping people. We want to go to the Queenswood soon. We want to introduce Quinna to the Raiden White and Goblin, especially for level 2 / echelon 1. Are there things short term or medium term that you're like, yeah, please prepare or start to prepare this thing?
So, tell me, I don't know how you feel about this, but like Vit definitely wants to meet your mom, just because you talk about your family and you've met my family, and Vit
Can't
is
be a good
like,
idea.
Yeah, we'll put that under like the medium to short term goals for Vit. I know what you're saying because it's like, what did
I think we also talked in the campaign, like before it started, that like that's going to be extremely relevant at some point because your mom's one of the few people old enough to actually know what happened with the.
I mean,
I don't know what we settled on, but I think my mom and your mom actually like knew each other. In
player,
past.
I can
Yeah,
make like I've been. You could have like a gala or like a tournament or like something where you would both show up and you'd get lucky and run into her.
And I go, oh yeah, this is my mother, and then you talk. That seems like a good way to do it because it's gonna be hard for me to convince my mom to entertain you at like her house. But I think if we're at something, it's much easier for me to introduce you. Be like, oh yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Like big picture player wise, I was more asking if there's like a reason that shouldn't happen because yeah, I mean,
No,
Karina
no,
reticent about having Vit in her house makes complete sense. It's like why the fuck would I bring you home?
But in terms
But-
of just you talking to her and meeting her and like and introducing you is totally fine. Just maybe not at the house, but anywhere else.
Well, it's also, I mean, it could even be that she is starting to hear more about me through her own sources, right? And it's like it's more like that she is a pretty important figure in like whatever's going to happen for me long term because she's like probably one of two people who actually knows what happened or has a guess of what happened.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm totally down with that. We can start. Alex, you heard that? Like we can start pulling on
Put some
that. Like,
notes.
yeah, I'm totally down.
Yeah,
I've already met the other man. The old man's doing great. He's telling me some
True.
great.
I'm glad we enjoyed Old Man or hated Old Man. I
greatly.
He was a great man. Frank giving the talk to his daughter. Another
That
classic.
was
Yup.
Frank, if you ever slip up and mention what happened, I'm gonna give all my money to this girl's tuition.
Tuition.
And just perhaps narc on what exactly happened as well to somebody in the process.
Me?
True.
You.
Yeah, probably. Although I'm not allowed to speak to Bernie. There's a pretty strict quarantine enforced.
You're allowed to. You're just not allowed to be alone with her.
I don't think I'm even allowed to meet her. I think you've kept us pretty sequestered. I think we were
I think you
acquaintances growing up.
I think she knows you, but I think
Yes.
maybe recently you've been sequestered.
That's what I'm thinking. I think that makes the most sense. It's like I don't want this fucking street rat anywhere near my daughter.
This urchin.
Okay, so I've got those things written down. Anything else stand out as a hey for next time or future? And also, I guess the question is, we are not doing a second respite change, or we are doing a second respite.
Well, I guess it depends on how long you think Elf's thing is going to take, Alex.
I mean, mine isn't even a respite activity.
Just a conversation.
Right? Yeah. I do need to fix my being plagued at some point, but we're at 10 of 10, by the way, so next combat, whenever this starts, I'm whacking somebody.
Let's do one more respite activity.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards another respite.
Okay.
Like, I'm leaning towards another respite. I think you guys could probably distract Vit with shiny objects to prevent him from, like, going to the Queenswood tomorrow.
So I'm fine with respites taking however long they need to take, but if players want to make them go faster, I think come ready with your roll, and we can start the session. You go, I roll this, and we move on.
That'd be great, yeah.
Because I'm perfectly happy with sessions like this. They're just like a lot of stuff happening, and I feel kind of bad. Like Tommy, you can get a lot of spotlight time.
That's fine. I don't mind. Like I don't mind not getting like. Look, the last 3 fucking episodes, so to speak, were like you guys helping me kill my shadow for the site.
True.
Like I don't mind taking the back seat for a little bit. Like trust me, I'll let you know if I'm unhappy. Like this session was totally fine, man.
Cool.
Alex, make sure you come with the design for the club card. I'm going to show it to Bernard. I'm going to brag about it to my parents. Everyone has to know that I am a card-carrying gentleman.
Okay, it's not for gaming club card, member card.
So, I mean, I might be totally wrong, but I was actually picturing this. It's semi-exclusive, right? Like, these people are going there. I was thinking about it like as like a... Not like a country club, but like a gentleman's club, right? Like
yeah,
it sounds like invite only.
Because it's easy enough for, like... I think if someone showed up with, like, their own set... they would kind of have to be like, oh shit, yeah, come on in. But they could easily be like, oh, sorry, yeah, these sets are for members only. Can't yeah, right. That's the vibe. But it's not too hard to join the community if you're like wealthy enough. And like,
well, I was gonna say these games are for people of consequence, right? I mean, who else has the kind of the leisure time to do stuff like this? So
yeah, and it seems like the crew, like this game is played. This isn't the only place in the city where this game is played, but this place seems to be up for those with skill. So even if you're rich as hell, if you suck, they're probably gonna like half kick you out or just be like, look, this isn't really worth. Things aren't working out. Why don't you go practice at that other place and you can come back later if you can like win a tournament over there. So that's why they're genuinely excited to play with you, because you had like reasonable, skilled comments and questions, like just while watching.
I can't wait for Vid to get this card. This like
I'm gonna show it to everyone.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show it to Bernard first.
I mean, they might even have like potential joiny card or whatever, where it's like that which you wouldn't get, but like when someone shows up of like, oh yeah, I have money, and they're like, yeah, but are you an idiot? Like they would get a like temporary card.
I want a guest pass. I think every member should be given a guest pass that they could like give to someone. They'll be like, hey, you could go try it out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you literally just showed up with a blind old man.
Yeah, I mean, but like, no, I mean they could go without being a guest of you. Like that you send them. It's like, oh, I referred him to go.
You can work towards that. Cool. Yeah.
Once I'm rank 1.
Sounds good.
Anything else before I cut the stream?
No, I think we're all set.
Sounds good.
Feels good, guys.
All right, yeah, thanks for the game, guys.